Hey everybody, it's Lo and welcome back to my channel, Lo Without Limits. Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own gluten-free, dairy-free pumpkin bread. So if you want to see that, then just keep watching. It is October, which means it is officially fall, and while fall isn't my favorite month, I'm personally more of a spring gal. I do love fall foods. You have squash, pumpkin, everything, Thanksgiving, just the flavors of Thanksgiving, sweet potato casserole, all of it I love. So while I am a spring gal, I'm a little spring chicken, my birthday's in March, I do love some fall food. And one of my favorite fall foods, which I thought is the best way to kick off October, is pumpkin bread. So I've been working on making a really good pumpkin bread, and I think I have it, and it is gluten-free and dairy-free. So if you're like me and you're cutting those out so you can feel better, this is the perfect pumpkin bread for you. So let's get started on that. So the first thing that we are going to put into our bowl is a cup of some pumpkin puree. I just got some organic pumpkin puree from Sprouts, and you can find it almost anywhere, no matter what season. Perfect. And now I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of oil. You can either do coconut oil or avocado oil. For me right now, I think my coconut oil might be a bit too hard, and I hate having to mix it when it's super hard. So I'm going to go with avocado oil. I'm also going to add in 2 tablespoons of some maple syrup. I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of some organic vanilla extract and 3 eggs. And that's all for the wet ingredients. So now I'm going to put my little blender guy together. Of course, you can do it by hand in a food processor, but if you have one of these, it definitely makes it a lot easier. Oops, and it was already on. Okay. And before I add in all of the dry ingredients, I'm just going to add in 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. This is the Nativa's brand of coconut sugar. And you can use brown sugar if you wish, but I personally love the taste of coconut sugar. I think it's even sweeter than brown sugar and a little bit better for you. It's not completely better for you since it's still sugar, but you can feel a little bit better about this bread. Good old 1/2 cup butter. Maybe even a little bit more. Give this another mix. You want to make sure that it is all evenly blended and that there will be no chunks. That goes for the sugar and for the flour that we will soon put in. Oof, look at that. Now that the wet ingredients and the coconut sugar are mixed together, we are going to do 1.5 cups of flour. I'm going to go in with the super fine almond flour from Bob's Red Mill. I think it works really well because it does still have like a nice floury consistency. But you can go in with the Bob's 1-to-1 flour, or what oat flour has also worked, but I personally really like this almond flour. And because of the pumpkin, you can add in about a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking powder so it can rise. And I know that I already have a cup of some pumpkin puree in there, but I'm going to go in with some more pumpkin pie spice. If you don't have pumpkin pie spice, you can mix it with some more of the ingredients I'm going to show right now. I want it extra pumpkin-y. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of salt. I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. I have the Ceylon cinnamon. It has some health benefits, and it's a bit sweeter, I think, in my opinion. Just a little bit of ginger, and I like a little bit of nutmeg as well. As I'm mixing all of the ingredients together, I'm also going to set my oven to 350. While the oven is still preheating to 350 degrees and everything is all mixed up, I'm going to add it to this little loaf tin. I'm using an aluminum one instead of a regular loaf tin because my dad's birthday is this weekend, so in a few days as I'm shooting this, it will have passed by the time you guys watch this, but I figured I will make this bread and shoot this video a few days before going home. That way I can take this bread home and share it with my family and have it for my dad's birthday versus sitting here in my apartment and eating the loaf on my own, because I would do that. So if I put it in this tin and have the intention of taking it home and sharing it with my family, I won't do that. So that's why I'm using this, and I know it's not the most eco-friendly option, but that is my reasoning. So I'm going to add my nice pumpkin bread batter in there. And while this looks beautiful, we're gonna make it look even prettier. So I'm going to sprinkle on a little bit more of the coconut sugar on top because it'll give it that like nice crispy glaze when you see like pumpkin bread or banana bread. And it has that nice sugar on top, just like that. I'm also going to add some flax seeds on top, some chia seeds, a little bit of extra cinnamon, and some pumpkin seeds, some raw pepitas. Just because in case the orangeness of the bread didn't let you know that it's pumpkin bread, the pumpkin seeds definitely will. Imagine if people did that with like banana bread, like find a banana seed and just put it on top. It is in the oven, again at 350 degrees, and I'm setting the timer for 55 minutes. But I would start checking it around 40 minutes because some ovens may cook it a little bit faster. I know that mine takes a little bit longer when cooking the pumpkin bread. Time is up, time to take it out of the oven. And there it is. Going to stick a toothpick in it just to make sure that it's baked all the way through. Coming out pretty clean there. Now I'm just going to let it sit here and cool really quickly before I cut into it. Of course, I'm going to keep it in the little tin, that way I can take it home. But I do, of course, want to try it and make sure that it's just as good as all the other pumpkin bread. So before I do that, I'm gonna let it cool here for about 10 more minutes. The pumpkin bread has cooled a little bit. I'm going to cut off a little slice to give it a little taste test to see how it turned out. Still a bit steamy. It fell apart in there. Uh-oh. Okay, not the prettiest job cutting this. Definitely didn't cut down all the way and kind of had to scrape it out, but it is nice and steamy. Ooh. And it is so good. So moist and full of flavor and gluten-free. I've saved the best part for last, the crusty top. Which is really good. Now you get why I put it in the aluminum tin to take home, because I would sit here and eat this whole loaf. Well, there you have it. That is how you can make your very own pumpkin bread that is gluten-free and dairy-free, but still so delicious. And it didn't require that many ingredients as well. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what other breads you like to make and what you want to see more of on my channel. And while you're there, be sure to subscribe. I upload a new video every Wednesday. So until the next one, thanks for watching.